Tonight we are breaking news with supermodel Kate Upton, who is right here tonight. Well, Kate has just joined a rare and special group, and wow, did she have to suffer to get there. Kate, on the cover of the just revealed brand new annual Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition, she becomes the first model picked to do back-to-back swimsuit edition covers since Tyra Banks did it back in 1996 and 1997. But I'm thinking that is cold comfort for Kate. She shot the cover in Antarctica. This is the first ever fashion shoot that ever took place on that continent, and temps got to 35 below zero. And of course, Kate had to lounge around in a bikini. And as we see with the new swimsuit issue from Sports Illustrated, things certainly turned out very nicely. Kate Upton joining me in a relatively warmer New York for the Showbiz Newsmaker interview. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And I guess you're prepared for any temps. I think it's like 43 degrees outside right now, so nothing bothers you.
When I got back from Antarctica, I was like walking around in my t-shirt in New York, and it was December. I was like, I don't see why everyone's complaining.
Yeah, what's the big deal? So Antarctica, 35 below zero for a swimsuit fashion shot. And don't get me wrong, the pictures are beautiful, but did you tick somebody off at Sports Illustrated? How'd that happen?
That's what I was asking him the whole time. I mean, it was amazing to go there, but I'm from Florida, so I was thinking, like, are you sure?
Yeah, you guys complain if it dips below 60, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I always complain about that, but now at least I have winter clothes, so
you're all set.
I'm all set.
Although I heard from somebody I spoke with at Sports Illustrated just yesterday, he told me that you were the model of professional. You didn't complain about one thing. Was he being nice? I mean, you had to complain a little bit, no?
You know, I think that I was frozen and I couldn't talk.
That'll happen.
Now I can complain.
Well, the reports were that you actually did get frostbite and there were some health issues you had to be concerned about. So it was kind of dangerous, really, if you step back from it.
It was, and you know, my body was so worn down from trying to keep me warm, and my heart was always racing. So luckily I got cover, and it was worth it.
How long were you there for?
We were shooting there for 6 days, but we were on the boat for 10.
Okay, yeah, so to clear things up, you weren't staying in an igloo, nothing like that.
No.
You were in a nice, warm, comfortable boat when you weren't actually taking the pictures.
Every time I went back to the boat, the expedition leaders would be like, well, think of the explorers back in the day. They didn't have a nice cruise ship to come back to. I was like, I'm not an explorer. I'm a bikini model.
I have to ask you, how giddy were these expedition leaders to be on a boat with a supermodel taking fashion photos or being there? I mean, they have to have been just red in the face.
They thought we were crazy.
Yeah, well, there's something to that. Now, I actually think that they owe you one at Sports Illustrated. I've actually come up with a couple of ideas of where perhaps you should do your next shoot, should that come to pass. If we can put a couple of these up here, we're thinking Tahiti. I just checked the temperature there, 77 degrees right now.
Wow, amazing.
And it's a pretty place, beautiful place. Have you been to Tahiti?
No, I haven't, so it's perfect.
What about Fiji?
Oh, nice.
Have you been to the South Pacific? You know, a lot of photo shoots happen there.
But Fiji, I heard they got sick last time they went down there, food poisoning.
No frostbite, though.
No frostbite, so that's a plus, yes.
And it was 85 degrees. Rio de Janeiro, 93 degrees today, Kate.
This is what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, in Miami, and in a hotel room.
Well, yeah, there's that. Or in a studio. That was a strange thing, because when I saw it was Antarctica, there's nothing you can't recreate digitally these days. Why not just put a green screen behind you and shoot it there?
Well, that's what's so amazing about Sports Illustrated is they have the power to send all the girls to all 7 continents and me to Antarctica.
And that was the point of doing all 7 continents. And it really is spectacular. I don't think you'll get that kind of light in a studio. But if you were to do this again, because I'm thinking 3 covers in a row, that would be a brand new record, right? Where would you want to go and shoot that cover?
I'm thinking the places you named.
Okay.
Right up my alley.
Fair enough. Now, having done this a second time, you were put on the cover, and my understanding is they don't know that until they actually see the photographs. That's when they decide who's going on the cover.
Yes.
So you didn't know this in advance. But now, as a repeat cover girl, if you don't mind me using that expression, cover model is what I prefer to say. Cheryl Tiegs has done this, Christy Brinkley, Elle McPherson, Tyra Banks, my old friend Paulina Porskova. Pretty good company to be, and I imagine women you've looked up to for some time.
I mean, those are the women exactly I looked up to and saw them in the magazines, and now I'm with their group, so it's
pretty
amazing.
Cool.
Yes.
Well, you certainly have had a busy year. In addition to doing the Sports Illustrated issue, you did that great Mercedes-Benz commercial. I love this commercial. There were a few people who thought it was too racy for television. Let's remind people what that looked like. It was on at the Super Bowl. Roll that, Charles.
You missed the spot.
You obviously had a lot of fun. Few people were critical of that. The Parents Television Council said that it was sort of a not good message to be sending. How did you respond to any criticism like that?
Well, that actually wasn't the commercial. It was the teaser video, and I don't know what's racy about it. I'm in jeans and a tank top and
having a good time.
I'm not even washing the car.
Right.
Someone else is washing it for me.
Yeah, exactly.
The car's for a younger generation, so.
I think it's perfect. I think the swimsuit issue obviously speaks for itself, and it's so great having you here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. And make sure you check out Kate Upton on the cover of the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition with your very own copy that is available on newsstands right now.